Has Mr. Gilder been in?
Not yet, sir.
What is, Mr. Connie? This is my first trial, Mr. Demarest. Well, I've lost one or two myself. It's nothing to worry about.
This particular case was a lot to worry about.
I hope you don't get too many pretty clients in your career, my boy. It apparently goes to your head.
No, it goes to my conscience.
Oh, Major, how are you?
The judge sent for me. I wonder what he wants.
Hear ye. This honorable court is now in session. Judge Lawler presiding. All ye who have business draw near. Give attention and ye shall be heard.
Call the Turner girl.
Mary Turner for her sentence.
Mary Turner, you have been found guilty of grand larceny in the second degree. Have you anything to say or any legal cause to show why judgment should not be pronounced?
Yes. I got something to say.
Please wait, Mr. Gilder.
What for, Your Honor?
Is that Mr. Gilder? Why does he want me to go to jail?
I've got nothing to do with it. Why does she want to see you?
I didn't, I tell you. I didn't. Oh, I gotta talk. I've got to get this lump out of my throat. Gilder, you've asked me to swear by the ever-loving God, and I swear to you now again. I never stole, and you can believe me because I've never lied.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
There were times when I was tempted. You get ideas standing on your feet 9 hours a day, everybody's doormat, hungry most of the time, and at the end of the week, $16 to keep straight home.
Now, I must protest, Your Honor. It's not Mr. Gilder who's on trial
Oh,
here.
yes, he is.
Oh, we've heard this sob story for the past 2
Yes,
weeks.
it's the truth,
It's a
I
very
tell you.
pretty act, but it doesn't quite explain why some of the stuff was found in her locker and the rest of it in her bag.
I've told you 1,000 times somebody must have put
Well,
them
the
there.
jury have decided who that
They're
somebody
not
was.
fair.
She's had a fair trial.
I haven't.
This girl is guilty.
I am not.
May I remind Your Honor, you have no alternative except to pass sentence.
I hope, Mr. Gilder, that your recommendation might enable me to temper justice with mercy. You won't intervene?
I might just as well go out of business.
Don't the 5 years I worked for mean anything at
And
all?
how much did she get away with in those 5 years?
Right.
Please, Mr. Gilder, silence. Mary Turner, you have been found guilty of the crime of grand larceny in the second degree. And for the felony as aforesaid, I order that you be imprisoned in the state prison for women for a term, the minimum of which shall not be less than 3 years, and the maximum of which shall not be more than 5 years.
I'm sorry. I hope it'll be a lesson to the others.
Are you saying that? You who give $500,000 to churches and let 1,000 women go to hell on starvation wages? Why, you smug hypocrite, you white...
How dare you!
How dare I? You've done all the harm you can to me. I went without any happiness I might have known all the time I worked for you just to stay straight. And for what? To be sent to prison for 3 years for something I did not do? All I dare, all right. He can take me now, but 3 years isn't forever. When I get out of here, you're going to pay me for every minute of this. There won't be a day or an hour that I won't remember that it was you who sent me to prison, and you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay me for everything I'm losing in life. Wait and see. Wait and see.
All right, hold still. Come on. This ain't no beauty contest. Pull her head up, Mert.
I won't do no right.
Yeah? Well, this joint is full of dames like you that say we got no right. But they're here, ain't they? That's right, Mert. Side view. girls, this rope. I said this rope.
Oh, what do you think we're doing?
I mean this girl.
Hey, maybe you're getting bit. Don't fret, honey. It all goes down the drain.
And you smell the terrible stuff they cook in their tanks. Do you ever think of those big steaks, 6 inches thick with the mushrooms all over them that they used to dish up at the after?
No. I never ate that. Is there any place else that costs more than 60 cents?
Well, believe me, when I get out, you and me's gonna have a real celebration. Everything from caviar to champagne.
What on? $5 they hand you when you get out of here?
I told you where you can get all the dough you want from Joe Garson.
We'll talk about that when we get out.
No, ain't it?
Yeah. Next month.
And then you'll join Aggie and see the world.
Say, lay off that stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can hear you. At least I think I can. They just fed the animals, and it's a bit noisy around here. Say, what's the age of this ambitious old gentleman? 76.
Almost a century plant.
When you want a new fur coat, you hide his false teeth until you get it, huh?
Oh, I say.
Sure. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. I'll meet you at the Everglades at 2 o'clock. No, I don't eat lunch.
Hey, Aggie, you could cut out a couple of dinners, too.
Say, Joe, sit up straight. We're passing through a town. No. I was talking to Joe Garson. Yeah, he's here. No, we're just sitting around gassing. So, nighty-night. Yeah, see you too. Say, when I transact a little business on that phone, I wish you mugs would learn a few manners.
Manners. And me, 3 years in the same cell with a college professor.
You just got a bunch of crooks. You got a lot of nerve calling on a lady and then panning her.
Yeah, Red, how'd you ever get in a lady's house in the first place? Officer, the window was open and we couldn't resist it. Expecting anyone?
No, but listen, keep up the chatter and I'll peek out the bedroom door.
There, I hear McGraw's got a new third baseman. Oh, yeah? Yeah, his name is Burns. Comes from the South Atlantic.
Hello, Mary.
Hello,
Why have you been keeping yourself? Come on in. Did you get any breaks yet?
Yeah. I got kicked out of my room. That's a break.
Has it been as bad as all that? Say, you ain't been hungry, have you?
Oh, eating's just a habit, Aggie. Gee, it's nice and so. All of it. Aggie. Could you lend me a little money?
Ah, gee, Mary, the little bit of chicken feed I have wouldn't do you a darn bit of good. And what would you do after that was gone?
I don't know.
Say, listen, Mary, Joe Garson's in there, and he just made a great cleanup. You know, he'd be crazy about you. Come on, huh?
Oh, but Aggie, I couldn't do that. I can't.
Now, listen, Mary, you gotta get some sense. In this world, you don't get anything for nothing. Now, come on. Hey, gang! I want you to meet Mary Turner.
Hello. Here we are, baby. Not bad, eh?
Nice. Comfy.
Like a little shot of booze? I got some I can swear to.
No, thank you. I'm not much given to drinking anything.
It's a good idea. A moll that guzzles is a moll that gabs. And I can't have nothing but deaf and dumb gals around me.
Say, you look good to me.
Do I? That makes it better, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. How do I look to you?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
And don't I know it? You know, you burned me up.
I guess you've known lots of girls, haven't you?
Oh, you know, coming and going. But I'm crazy to get one I can hang on to. And I think you're it. What do you think of that, baby? Find out of practice, ain't you? Been up the river so long?
Yes. I guess that's it.
You like me all right, don't you?
Sure I do. I'm here. I'm going to stay here.
Wait a minute. Something wrong here. Are you sore because I told you about them other dames?
No, Joe, I like you. I know I'm going to be crazy about you.
Atta girl. Go on, get out of here.
Get out of here?
That's what I said. Get out of here.
Why, Joe? Why?
I'm wise. You ain't a regular. You're only a volunteer. I just got you.
But well, I don't know what you mean.
You ain't never... You know what I mean. That's right, ain't it?
Well, yes.
I thought I had you pegged. Here. Do like I say. Get out. What are you going to do now?
I've gone about as far as I could the other way.
Hey, wait a minute. I ain't never worked with a dame before. We got a job on now. Say, we got a great racket.
Yeah? Who's we?
Me and Red. You met him tonight.
Oh, yes.
Great guy. I've known him ever since we done time together in Dannemora.
The great racket? And you've been to Dannemora?
Well, I wasn't wise then.
And now?
Wise as a tree full of owls, that's me.
Joe, how much time have you served altogether?
I see, 7 years.
Almost a fifth of your life. Don't you realize that there must be something wrong with your game if it doesn't work out any better than that?
Well, look, I can't be lucky all the time.
I know, but why trust to luck? You know, I studied up at that place.
Studied what? Basket weaving?
No. Something I thought I could use when I got out. The law.
The law? That's the laugh.
Not the law you find just in books. The law of money. That golden trick of getting rich legally. And it would help me to collect from a man who stood before a judge and refused to save a girl from the pen.
How do you figure that out?
Listen, Joe. When Aggie shakes down an old man for $1,000, that's blackmail. And she goes to the pen. But if she took that same old man and made him write a few sentimental letters and turned him over to a lawyer for legal action, that's hotbound. And she gets $10,000.
Well, you certainly use your head to think with.
Is it a go?
It's a go. And now?
And now?
Now I'm going to send you home. And Mary, about that other. Well, maybe someday, when you get to know me better.
Gee, you're white, Joe.
Save the flowers for my funeral. I'll call you a taxi.
Oh, never mind. I'll just walk around and get a little air.
Now, ain't I a dummy? You ain't got
get a bean, have you, partner? Oh, I'm only loaning it to you.
You'll get it back, Joe.
I should worry about that.
Good night.
Good night.
Joe, I can't tell you what I think of you. Good night.
Oh, Mary, this is General Harrison's attorney.
Mr.
Irwin, Miss Turner.
How do you do, Mr. Irwin? How are you today, General?
Oh. Oh, Mary. Oh, I'm so frightened.
There, darling. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Never mind the makeup. We're not in court.
Now, come on and sit down and answer all the questions. And you mustn't tell Mr. Irwin anything that is not true. And if the general did not promise to marry you, then you've no case.
Go on. We know you're 14.
Oh. Now, did he promise to marry you?
Oh, yes. And I wish he would. He's such a nice old gentleman.
Was that promise made in writing?
No. But all his letters were in writing. And, oh, they were such wonderful letters. Weren't they, Cousin Joe?
The general writes a very good hand.
I dare say.
He always signed them in a big brown bear.
We can't afford a scandal, so we're going to settle at your own terms. Here's $20,000 in exchange for the general's letters. You have the letters, of course.
Have I? Take a peek down here, big...
Some other time. Here's your money.
If you'll take that money to my lawyers, Miss Lynch will meet you there in his office at 4 o'clock. And when her suit is legally settled out of court, she'll give you the letters.
Very well. Come on, General.
Just a moment. You forgot your marked money.
Young woman, you should have been a lawyer.
Thanks.
Don't you growl.
Oh.
Well, Mary, you outsmarted them again. How did you know it was marked?
Instinct, Joe.
I would have took that dough if it had leprosy germs all over it. 20 grand?
We'll get that money at 4 o'clock. And all according to legal ethics. What a great institution the law is. Do you realize we couldn't make a nickel without it?
And we're breathing that good New York air. Instead of being in the pen.
Oh, I wonder what the poor people are doing.
I'll call you.
This doesn't look like a restaurant to me.
Well, it is. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Isn't it a restaurant, Kuno? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now you look in here. See? A private restaurant. For two.
I see.
Oh. Oh, I suppose we could have gone to Dad's house, but the joint's a mausoleum. You never saw anything like it. I may have to live there, but I do draw the line at eating state dinners with a mounted policeman behind every chair. Hey, cocktails, you yellow peril.
Yes, sir.
Bob, what's the use of all this?
Oh, Mary, don't be so 1890. After all, girls do dine in men's rooms nowadays. Yeah. Smoke cigarettes and everything.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not shocked. Only it's so stupid for you to lie to me.
I was afraid you wouldn't come. And I hate restaurants. You have to yell so. And there were so many things I want to say. Or don't tell me your mind.
Not terribly. Nice apartment.
Like it?
Mm-hmm. She had quite a bit of taste.
Who's she?
Oh, whoever arranged it. Meow. Oh, the couch is the wrong color, though.
Why?
Girls never look their best against red. Still, she might have been an ash blonde.
Oh, cut it, Mary. You're making me feel like a fool.
And is it such a novel sensation? Oh, how lovely. Honey, why does a man always choose the most innocent flowers when he's up to the blackest villainy?
Wait a minute now. Just what kind of a fellow do you think I am?
I know what kind you are, Bob. 22, spoiled by a rich father and a lot of easy women. Pretty obvious about what he wants and pretty obvious how he gets it.
What do you mean by that?
Look at all this. Candlelight, champagne, flowers, and then the worst. Only I'm surprised that you have no incense. That would impress some women.
What's the idea, Mary?
Will you call a cab?
A cab? What for?
I was thinking of going home.
Why? Just because I lied to you?
I've heard about these apartments that men keep on the quiet. It's been charming, thank you.
Mary.
Bob, there's so many other girls.
But there aren't. I thought there were until just a minute ago. Now here's my excuse. Right from the shoulder. And my apology, too. I lied to you about coming here. And I'd have made love to you if you'd let me. Because you're in my heart and soul. And I don't much care what happens to you and me. So long as I'm with you.
That comes too easy, Bob. And too late.
Oh, that's the trouble with lunatics like me. We say things we don't mean so much that we can't put any real feeling over when we need to most. I know I love you, Mary.
When did you find that out, silly?
A minute ago, when you were walking out of my life.
I'm still going.
Oh.
To dinner.
Take me with you. Yeah, we'll eat anywhere you want, in a lunch wagon, if you like.
I love a nice lunch wagon.
Take me along. I'll just sit there and write "I'm sorry" on the menu 500 times.
Once would be enough.
Do you mean it? You really mean it? Oh, sweet. Did you remember the first time I ever saw you? Having lunch with that half-witted Phil Franklin? You had on a blue dress with those funny sleeves, you know? And one cockeyed curl falling over your eye. I said the second I saw you, there goes my future.
What a dreadful memory.
It's your own fault. You make a vivid impression on a boy. My baby angel.
Even angels have to eat, Bob.
No, I'm sorry. I will be done. Yes, Kudo. Mm-hmm. Close up the place and give yourself a free trip to Japan. Marry some nice little Japanese girl when you get there, and be happy. I'm a changed man, Kudo. A Puritan from now on, but I won't need to anymore. It's sad. No, it isn't.
Happy days are here again.
Oh, cut it, Aggie, will you? I'm as nervous as a witch today.
Did you say witch? Oh, all right.
You need a shot, Joe. No, I don't. You better lay off that stuff yourself. We'll need our heads today. Don't be a chump. I know the guy that makes this stuff. Miss Turner's apartment. Who? Thanks.
on up here.
What's he want?
I knew that last racket was too hot.
Gee, what do we do?
Just when you need Mary, she's not here. Didn't she leave a message where he could call or anything? Put that away. Let him in.
Your name, sir? And a butler.
Where'd you leave your monocle, Joe? Never mind the jokes, Cassidy. What do you want?
And they say crime don't pay.
I said, what do you want?
I'll tell you. I want $30,000 worth of Liberty bonds that you got in that Mortimer partnership deal. And I want 'em quick.
Oh, yeah? Listen, Cassidy, you haven't got anything on us.
Oh, I ain't. Joe Garson. Burglar. First arrest, 1921. Again in 22. Forgery in 25. Well, I don't have to remind you of the bombs law, Joe. Your next trip is for life.
Listen, big boy. You ain't got any right crashing in a private home with a lot of threats. This ain't Russia.
Come through with the bombs or we open up on you. Now take your pick. Open up on who? The whole mob. You and you and you. Yeah, and that Turner dame. She's evidently trying to put some smart ideas into your head, Joe, judging from your present attitude. But we got her record, too. 3 years in the pen.
For something she never did. It was a cold-blooded frame-up. She went into prison honest and she came out honest.
You mean careful? Oh, she's plenty smart. But the smart ones slip, too. And that little tramp ain't no exception. That little, what did you call her? Oh, you can play Mom and Papa with her?
No! Stop it.
What's going on here?
I came up after the bombs he took from J.F. Mortimer. That's what's going on.
And since when has the police department become a collection agency?
This is the inspector's last offer. Come through with the bonds or take the consequences.
The inspector knows, of course, that Mr. Garson is Mortimer's partner, and that under the law, a partner can withdraw any or all of the partnership funds.
Besides, this guy Mortimer was trying to take me. He's the crook.
Yeah.
Why, his name ain't even Mortimer.
No.
Plenty smart. Plenty smart. But you ain't gonna get away with it, see? Keep that on. You're going with me.
What?
All of you.
Oh, no, we're not. But you're going. You can take that with you. I've other copies.
What is it?
A temporary restraining order from the Supreme Court, ordering the police department to let me alone until they've legal proof that I've broken the law.
Until you've broken the law.
Right.
What do you call that East Coast Bank deal?
Covered by paragraph 8, section 324A of the revised code. Look it up. And so are all the rest, Sergeant. All within the law. Now take that and get out. I have an important engagement.
Well, this is a new one on me. Crooks appealing to the law.
Stick around, Flatty. And you'll learn a lot of new ideas.
And hereafter, if the police want to see me, communicate with my lawyer, Max Hardy.
Hardy. Business must be good if you can afford that crook.
Yes. Business is good. Well, see you some other time.
I'll say you will. Smarter birds than you have tried to cross me. And they're all up in the old home right now wondering how it happened.
Oh, Sergeant, did you bring a walking stick?
What?
You lost your head again, Joe, with Cassidy.
I'm sorry, Mary. But every time I see that big monkey, I want to twist his tail.
Bring 6,500, please. That's an old gag, Joe. When they haven't anything on you, they'll pick a fight. Then the first thing you know, you're jugged for assault.
You didn't hear what he said.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Oh, Mr. Hardy, please. From the hall. Don't ever do it again, Joe. Not even for me. We're playing it safe now. You're going to lose your head once too often, and we're all going for a ride.
Listen, anytime anybody makes a crack about you, they're going to get clipped.
Oh, no? I have him phone Miss Turner, please.
Sergeant Cassidy to see you, Inspector. All right, Cassidy, bring him up one at a time.
Bring who up?
Who did I send you out for? That turn him up.
Well, when you ain't so busy, I'll tell you the rest of that.
Rest of what?
See if you can beat that. I couldn't.
Restraining order.
Yeah.
Judge Congo. Well, that's a nice one. How long have you been in the department, Cassidy?
My 12th year, Chief.
Well, it's my 19th, and never before in the history of this country have the police been up against what they are now. Why, there wasn't a crook in this town 15 years ago who had coin enough to hire a lawyer big enough to go to the bat for an order like that.
Huh. You should have heard him give me the bum's rush. Like I was the janitor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it's their coin that makes them so sassy, Cassidy. And we've got to fight them with what little is left us. Well, the police are supposed to protect the people. All right. That's what we're going to do no matter who likes it. From now on, you fight fire with fire and don't give them a break of any kind.
Yes, sir.
No swarm of lice like these are going to crawl over me and make me like it. The taxpayers put us here to get them, and coin or no coin, we're going to get it. That's all, Cassidy. Go out and see if you can grab some poor thief.
Huh? I get you, Chief. I get you.
Well, how do you like the old soldier?
Good evening, Mr. Robert.
Oh, hello, Arthur. What's going on?
Your father's giving a birthday party, sir.
For whom?
For you, sir.
And on my birthday, can you imagine that?
You dress up and you go right on. They've been waiting since 8 o'clock.
Hustle us up a couple of cocktails, will you? I'll tell you. You wait in here. I'll dance a little thing.
So I thought, Mr. Gilder, you ought to know.
You mean that my son has been running around with this notorious blackmailer for weeks?
I'm sorry, but it was just reported to Inspector Burke today. He came to me immediately.
I can't understand it. My son. Why, that girl is just a common little tramp.
She may have been once, mister.
I'd do something. I'll send the boy away. What hasn't the police department some obligation? She's an ex-convict, isn't she? Can't you put her where she belongs?
Don't you worry, Mr. Gilder. We'll put her where she belongs, one way or another.
When? They don't have to travel far to violate the Mann Act.
Pardon me. Do you wish dinner to be served now, sir? Mr. Robert has arrived.
Oh, he has. Well, I'll see him. What is it?
In the drawing room, sir.
I'll settle this Turner woman right now. Bob! Robert! Oh, I beg your pardon. I was looking for my son.
He'll be back in a minute.
Thank you.
You look surprised, Mr. Gilder.
I am, a little. I thought I knew everyone here.
We've met before.
Oh, yes?
Only it's been a long while.
I see.
I'm Mary Turner. I thought you'd remember me.
What are you doing in this house?
I came to meet you at the invitation of your son.
My son. I've heard about that. You're shooting pretty high, young woman, but it just happens that the police are here. And you're going to get out of this town tonight.
And if I see your face again, I'll send you away for the rest of your life.
If you don't leave my son alone, I'll go after you with every bit of money and influence I've got.
And I'll make your life so miserable for you, you wish you never left prison.
Now get out.
There.
What are you talking about? What am I...
Do you know who she is?
Yes. She's my wife.
Joe, what?
His wife. We were married this afternoon. Don't you understand? I married your son, Mr. Gilder.
Oh, you didn't marry her.
She's done time, kid. Don't you know that?
It's a lie.
It's the truth, son. She's an ex-convict. Mary.
That's right, Bob. I've served 3 years.
Mistake.
Larceny, wasn't it, Mr. Demarest?
Do you realize what you're doing to my son?
And what's that compared to what you've done to me? I told you when you smashed my life that you owed me for all of it, and I've just begun to collect.
And that's why you married my boy?
It is?
It's not, boy. You keep out of this. And you, son, this is my affair. You married me because you loved me.
I didn't.
Look me in the face and say that.
I don't love you, Bob.
Just the same, you're my wife. I'm going to make you love me.
You can't. You're his son.
I'll make you love me. Son, stop it. Don't you realize what she is? I don't care what she is. You hear? I don't care what you've been. From now on, you'll go straight. You'll put all thoughts of revenge out of your heart because I'm going to make you love me.
She's no good, I tell you. She's a crook.
And if I am, who made me one? You can't send any decent girl to prison and expect her to come out anything else.
Why, she didn't even get time off for good behavior.
No, and I'm proud of it. Do you realize what goes on behind those stone walls? Do you? And do you, Mr. District Attorney, whose business it is to send people there? Oh, I've served my time. Every minute of it. 3 full whole years. 1,095 days. Do you wonder I want to get even?
How much do you
How
want?
much what, Mr. Gilder?
Money.
I don't want your money. I've had that. $16 a week for 5 years. I've got what I want. 4 years ago, you took away my name and gave me a number. Now I've given up that number, and I've got your name. But why can't you get another injunction and keep the police from camping on our doorstep and buttonholing everybody that comes in here?
Listen, Annie. I can get injunctions till the cows come home, and the cops will go right on disregarding them. And where are you? In court for the rest of your life.
What I'd like to know is, how can they tie up my old day in the bank?
On the ground that it's stolen property.
Demarest can't prove that.
Of course he can, but you'll starve to death before you get it back. Now, Mary, listen.
What are you going to do when the rent comes around, big boy?
I've asked you not to call me that 1,000 times.
Much more important things to talk about than that.
Now, listen, Mary. Why hold me responsible for a situation in which you hold all the cards and refuse to use them? You are married to this boy. He's crazy about you.
Listen, Max. It's 14 stories to the street and the window's wide open. Get me?
I'm telling you the only way out.
Well, forget that way. I don't know why she married the boy. She thought it was the thing to do, I guess, and that's good enough for me. But she ain't going through a thing like this to get me out of a jam or any of us. See?
Well, Joe, I got you into this jam, and it's up to me to get you out of it somehow.
We'll be all right.
There's nothing to worry about.
No.
Gee, I'm kind of lonesome for the old racket anyway.
Hello, Eddie. How'd you find that brother in the cops downstairs?
John, old boy. George.
Oh, Max, you know Dapper Eddie Griggs. He pulled that Wells Fargo job. With me.
Oh, yes. Out again, eh?
Mr. Hardy.
Delighted. Well, goodbye. I say, this is a bit of all right, Bob.
Oh, cut out the broad A's. You're among friends.
Ain't that rich? And this mug born in South Brooklyn, too.
Eddie wasn't born nowhere. His mother caught him in a trap.
Hello, Aggie.
Hello, Eddie.
Can I see you alone, Joe?
Why, we got no secrets. Go on, speak your piece.
What do you say to $200,000 split 3 ways?
What's the catch?
It's a cinch. And right in our midst.
Only what?
Ever hear of a painting called the Mona Lisa?
You mean the one that was stolen out of the Louvre?
That's the big museum in Paris. Well, I know where I can lay my hands on it in an hour.
How can you when they found it and took it back?
The French claimed they found it to save their face. But what went back was a fake. The real Mona Lisa's hanging in the library of a certain millionaire right in this town.
Well, what of it?
I know where I can get $200,000 for it tomorrow. That's what of it.
$200,000 for a daffy painting?
Wait a minute, Eddie. Just what is the proposition? Why all this build-up?
Well, I guess you'd call it burglary.
That's out of our line, and you know it.
Wait a minute, Mary. Give him a chance.
Yeah, we gotta eat.
This is the sweetest proposition I ever heard of. Not only is the picture stolen, but it's smuggled besides. This fellow Gilder can't even squawk.
What did you say?
Gilder.
Sure, the department store chap. And look at the layout of his house.
Never mind that. You're talking about burglary, and we're not interested.
Well, I'm interested in Gilder.
Here's your chance. I ain't forgotten who's better than Houdini when it comes to springing a lock.
No, Joe. We're safe inside the law, and we're going to stay there.
200,000's a lot of money, Mary. We could quit on that.
I said that we stay within the law.
Okay.
Mary, on the private line, it's,
Aggie, talk to him, will you? What'll I say? I'll listen and tell you.
It's a shame. 200,000's a stake worth playing for.
I'll say it is.
Look at those nice big windows. Just crying because we won't open them and walk inside. And the burglar alarm's still there. They're 20 years old.
Gee, it's like something you dream about, ain't it? But look, supposing you get this Mona, what's her name? How you gonna peddle it? Why, it'd be like trying to sell the Brooklyn Bridge.
You suppose I'd meddle with this job if I didn't know where to sell it? I'm telling you, the dough's on the line.
Who's the fence?
No fence. The biggest art gallery in this town. Got a telephone book?
She's out, Bob.
Out where?
I don't know where. Just out.
Well, I've got to see her. Please let me come up.
You can't. We're house cleaning. You know how it is.
Oh, Aggie, don't lie to me.
Well, you must know I'm taking a bath then. Gee whiz.
How do you spell it? Stefdall. You know, the gallery's on Fifth Avenue. Ask them what they'll pay for the Mona Lisa.
I don't know. What about Mary? Mary ain't running me. And besides, I got my future to think about. And a blonde that goes through $100 bill like a rabbit eating lettuce.
You gonna let Mary talk you out of that much dough?
Say, with that much dough, we could quit. Clean out of here. Mary'd never have to worry again, would she?
Go on, call him up.
Murray Hill 6131.
Ask for Mr. Green.
Central Art Gallery. Mr. Green? Yes. Mr. Green?
Tell him you're with me.
Hello, Mr. Green? I'm with Eddie Griggs. Yeah. Are you interested in a certain painting? Yeah, that's the one. Well, what would you pay for it delivered?
What do you say?
No, I don't like talking over the phone either, but, I just wanted to be sure, see? Okay. Have the dough on the line tomorrow morning.
Thanks, Mr. Stendhal. Of course, truth is confidential.
Certainly, Inspector Burke. Any time I can be of service, you know.
If they should phone again and ask for Green, why, stall them off. You understand?
Surely.
Only when I'm talking to your boy, don't be surprised at anything I might say.
You sent for me? Come in, son. Inspector Burke wants to talk to you. Well, if it's any more of what Mr. Demarest had to say, I don't want to hear it. No, I'm sorry. But if this girl had married a $30 a week clerk, the entire police force wouldn't be hounding her now. Son, don't you think you've had enough for tonight? You know how I... No, there are too many things I want to forget. Things like... Say, whose money's back of all this, anyhow? And while we're on the subject, how many times would I have gone to jail on wild parties and everything if it hadn't been for your money?
Son,
Please, now you're using your sanctified coin to run this girl out of town, aren't you?
she's already left town. On her own accord.
When?
Why, she took the 20th Century this afternoon. I expect you'll find her in Chicago.
Where in Chicago?
Well, knowing the lady as I do, you might try the best hotel. She'll be there. Until I tip off the department.
Don't do that until tomorrow.
What do you mean?
I'm going out there tonight.
You're doing nothing of the sort.
Now, Dad, if this is the end of you and me, all right. I know what Mother was. You never had to believe in her. So you don't know what it's like. If I thought about Mary as you do, why, I might as well be dead.
Let him go, Mr. Gilder.
Why?
The only way you'll find out.
I don't need to find out. I know Mary. Goodbye, Dad.
Son, Mr. Gilder. The girl's right here in town. I sent your boy on a wild goose chase.
What for?
Well, I want to get him out of the way because tomorrow Mary Turner's going on a long trip.
Well, how can you do that?
There's a little burglary going on tonight. Right here in this house.
Well, how do you know?
I fixed it with an informer named Dapper Eddie Griggs. And if my plan works, she'll be here. And when your son comes back from Chicago, she'll have a new address.
Things are coming too fast for me, I guess. You mean she's breaking in here tonight?
No, but she can't prove that that isn't what she was doing here.
What's that? Well, that's a light on the Metropolitan Tower.
Oh. Now, I want you to help us carry out a plan. First, have this house in complete darkness, and you be out of the way by 11 o'clock.
I know, but...
Mary! Mary! What's the matter? Don't stay here. Oh, Mary, you've got to help me. Eddie's out doing a job with Joe Garson. What? Not Gilda's. Yes, you've got to go down there and stop him. You're married to that guy, and they won't touch you.
Ah, let him slip the joint. Got it coming.
Taking a chance like that?
Say, Mary, what are you going to do?
You stay here.
I know, kid, but
Joe might need you for an alibi.
That's Gilder's house over there.
What are they doing over there?
Telephone truck working on a short circuit.
Why didn't you shag him out?
It's an emergency case, they say.
Oh. Hope it doesn't scare Garson away.
I'm beginning to think that Garson had a previous engagement.
Eddie Griggs will get him here all right.
Why didn't Griggs phone like he said he would?
Well, he probably didn't get a chance.
Are you sure that Turner dame will be with him?
Eddie Griggs' wife's attending to that all right.
Now, let's all be nice good boys. I'll let you take the ropes and bandages home to prove to your wife what kept you out so late. Hey, put those glasses on. I was hot. It'll be hotter if the showers get much in your face.
How much longer are you fellas going to be?
Well, we're working as fast as we can.
East side, west side, all around the town.
Say, what's he trying to do? Wake up the whole neighborhood?
Oh. Say, what's the idea of getting all this trouble to crash into Gilda? Walk right in the front door. Lights been up for an hour. I'm running this racket. Come on. Come on, Lou. We're going in.
Say, you sure they didn't put anything over on you?
Not on me, Chief. Not on me. I've had my eye on every brick in that building. Not even a mouse could get in without me seeing it.
Someone's coming.
It's a dame.
lady. What are you doing out so late? Mary, what are you doing here?
Hi, big boy. How you fix the steady company?
Look at her and give that telephone ducky the works.
Take me in there.
No. No, listen. Joe, he's not the devil.
Take me in there.
I got this one.
Come
Now,
on,
listen,
let that
Tessie.
word go.
What I can do is I got a whole night's work here. I got to run that down into. Now, wait a minute. I got to go clean this.
That's it.
What became of the dame? Maybe she followed him down the manhole.
And that guy will probably charge the company overtime.
What are you doing here?
You lied to me.
That can be settled later.
You fools, all of you. I won't let you rob this house.
If this goes through, we can both quit, you and I. We can go
But
somewhere.
don't you realize if you're caught, you'll get life?
I'll take a chance. Come on, Eddie. Give me that knife.
Please, I beg you not to do it. Don't stop it.
Come in.
Wow.
Mary,
Red, let's go. Stop it, Joe. Get off there.
I'll go, Red. What do you want to do, score? I'll go.
Oh,
Never mind, I'm all right.
Who is this guy?
Her husband, who are you?
don't talk any of it. Don't let me away.
Well, this is hitting below the belt. You think because I love you, I can't make a move against these men? That you can make a fool of me? Walk all over me?
How's that, brother?
Suppose I call for help.
We only call once.
Let him alone.
Let me give her this chance.
I don't want a chance. But let them go. He was pulled into it anyhow.
Thinking about you, can't
Oh,
you?
don't think about me anymore. I'm what I am. And I won't change. Listen, let them go, and tomorrow I'll find anything. I'll do anything that'll wash this wedding up. I was only after your father. I didn't mean to cut you to pieces, too. Let me alone.
Can it, Shatter? Let's grab this Mary.
That's why I was going to follow you to Chicago, just to tell you that nothing mattered. Just in
Chicago.
Burke said you'd gone there.
Well, Inspector Burke?
Yes.
When did he say that?
Tonight. He was here talking to my father.
Joe, turn on those lights. I want to see the face of every man in this room. That's the Mona Lisa.
Very bad copy of it.
And not worth $200,000.
Crazy. It isn't worth anything. But they had to give you $200 to take it away.
He's lying to you. They didn't. I swear I didn't.
And you were going to use me to railroad her? Then here goes.
Joe, stop it.
Hey, get it all. Red the window.
The gun. I'll fire the first flash.
You skunk. I'll find you where you
Stop.
smell.
Somebody stop him.
Joe. I got a wife. You mean a widow? Now, you stool pigeon. Tell that to her.
Why, you luckhead, you had your hands on him all night.
Hey, now don't pass the buck to me. Jim was out here. Give me the gun. Come on, throw that glass away. Come on.
Don't look. who do you think you are breaking in here at this hour?
What's she doing here?
You mean my wife?
Why shouldn't I be here?
Where's your father?
He's dead, I suppose. Hey, what are you doing here at this time of night?
Call your father.
Well, it's late. I'd rather not disturb him.
Well, just the same, I'd like to see him.
Well, I see, Inspector, I'll have to tell you the truth. You see, my wife has decided, well, we're going away together. But naturally, we wanted to talk things over. Now, if you want to see Dad, why don't you come back in the morning?
Pardon me, I didn't know that. You see, I had some business with your father, and I want to...
Please see Dad in the morning.
Oh, all right. What's that? Cassidy! Cassidy! Right where you are, both of you. What is it, Chief? They got Griggs. Got Griggs? Yes, you could drive a hearse through the hole they made in him. So now it's murder. Where's the gun? Hand it over. Search him.
Here it is.
What is this? You wait. So you did it, huh? Look here, Inspector, you can't do that to my boy.
I can and I will. Eddie Griggs was an undercover man for our department. Let this crime go unpunished and you might as well have no police. I'll sweat the truth out of your son the same as I would the poor Strand. Cassidy, you and Thompson take them both downtown.
Now, Per, you don't want to get it go wrong.
Don't talk.
Why, certainly. What do you expect? Either you killed Eddie Griggs or she did it. Did she do it?
Good God, no.
Then it's you.
It isn't.
Now, one of you killed Griggs. Did she do it?
I told you, no.
Did he kill him? You! I'm talking to you. Did he kill him?
Yes.
Mary, so that's your revenge.
Oh, I don't want revenge.
But they'll try my boy for murder.
They can't. I tell you, they can't.
What's the reason they can't?
You can't convict him.
They can't. There's the body and the gun was found on him, and you swear he killed him.
Quite true. But that man was a burglar. And he shot him in defense of his home.
Well, you heard the doctor, Red. You're in a bad way.
Yeah. Who shot Griggs? Santa Claus.
What?
Yeah. Griggs wanted a red wagon for Christmas, and Sandy brought him a sled. They had some words, and Sandy out with his pop gun and let him have it.
Quit your kidding, Red. You're dying.
I was there, wasn't I? I heard the argument.
It was Joe Garson.
Who's Joe Garson? I always said they built these roofs too high in this cockeyed town.
Now, see here, Inspector Burke.
Yes, Mr. District Attorney, what is it?
Well, it's about young Gilder.
Well, what about him?
Well, this boy's father and I have been friends for 20 years. That friendship's worth something.
I'm wearing stripes on my uniform and say the people of this city have been my friends for 20 years, and that's worth something.
Oh, come now, Burke. This boy's no common crook. We can admit him on bail. He won't run away.
You wouldn't advise that unless he was who he is. But who he is doesn't make any difference to me. He may not be a crook, but he's acting like one. He knows who killed Eddie Griggs, and he won't squawk. You hear that? He knows. Under the law, I can hold him here for 48 hours, and right here he stays
for 48 hours, and I don't care who's done it.
All right, old man. But I think you're making a great mistake.
Yeah, well, I've been making them ever since I got this job, but turning that boy loose is one mistake I won't make.
Oh, Gilder's had the whole Bar Association calling me up all last night and today. They're running me ragged.
You're like all the others, squawking your head off because of lawlessness and police inefficiency, and then when we use the only possible means to get results, you squawk even louder. You think we can get the truth from the underworld with a lot of pink teas?
Listen, Demarest, I'm after confession, and I'm going to sweat those two till I get one.
Well, you've worked up enough lather already in this case to shave all of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Goodbye.
Would you please take that light out of my eyes? It's driving me crazy.
Who killed Griggs?
Oh, it's the 10,000th time you've asked me that question. My husband, I told you, and he had every right to.
Trying to call the police, we had a right. Why didn't they tell Burke instead of trying to conceal it?
He did tell Bert.
Yes?
Oh, Frank, any news on Garson yet?
Not a thing yet, Inspector.
Oh, we've got to find Garson today.
Right. Here's the deal.
Dane,
Never mind the Ritz. What were you doing in Mary Turner's apartment?
I was visiting Miss Turner. May I ask how that concerns you?
Oh, cut out the English accent, will you? Makes me nervous.
You'll have occasion to be nervous when my father hears of this outrage.
Yeah? Who's your father? A bootlegger?
My father is Burton J. West.
Are you Helen West?
Yeah. And if you want to call my father, he's at the bank. Oh, no, he's home. The number is Rylander 4905. Go on. Tell him you dragged his daughter from a private home into a police station. And then make your own plans for the winter.
Well, now, just a moment, please, Miss...
I said call him.
Well, sit down, Miss West. Now, you can't blame the police department for this. Where did you meet Mary Turner?
Through, Mr. Robert Gilder. Anything wrong in that?
Don't you know they're both locked up?
No.
It's in all the headlines.
I never read the newspapers.
Hmm.
Now may I phone my father or not?
Well, that isn't necessary. If you'll just forget the whole thing, Miss West, I'll send you home in the commissioner's car and give you a motorcycle escort. And that's more than we did with the Queen of Romania.
Oh, I like that. Only I have some shopping to do first. Could I stop at Gilder's and a couple of other little places?
Why, yes, anywhere you like. Only, please, overlook this unfortunate incident.
How can I, when I've met such a charming man?
Well, thanks. You know, that's the first kind word that I've heard in 3 weeks. I hope I have the pleasure of seeing you again.
Thank you.
Hello, Aggie.
Well, I was sitting pretty till you horned in, old kidney foot. Why ain't you out stealing peanuts off the push cart?
That'll do from you. That'll do. Don't worry, Inspector. She's taking bigger saps than you for a ride. I beg your pardon.
Who is she?
The love interest in the Mary Turner mob. Better known as America's Playground.
Well, so long, boys. I see you have something to
Wait
say.
a minute.
Let me, if you don't mind. Where's Joe Garson?
Up in Minnie's room. What's it to you?
Save your jokes for the judge. When's the last time you saw Mary Turner?
9 o'clock this morning.
What?
You see, we sleep in the same room.
You're a liar by the clock, Aggie. We picked her up at midnight last night.
All right. Call me a liar for a few hours.
You know, you're in a pretty tough spot, kid. Why don't you come clean? Save you a lot of grief.
Come clean?
Yeah. You tell me what you know, and I'll see that you get out of this.
Will you?
Absolutely.
Just for telling you what I know about Mary and Joe?
That's all. Now, what do you say?
I say you can take a running jump at a galloping goose. Say, make you guys think I turned stool pigeon. Is it my shape or what? You fool guys ought to take a course in physiognomy. That's the sign of reading the human pan.
Oh, get her out of here.
Yeah, and hurry up before he turns my stomach.
Come on.
All right.
Yes?
Did that Turner girl spill what she knows?
No.
Well, tell Cassidy to leave her alone in a witness room with young Gilder. Give him a chance to talk. She may open up when they're together.
Okay.
Now, what's the latest on Garson?
Nothing yet.
Well, put some more men on the job and tell him it's promotion for whoever makes the pinch.
All right.
I want to know what's happened to my wife.
Now, Mr. Gilder, my orders
I
are...
don't care what your orders are. If they put her through what they gave me, there's going to be trouble around here, and plenty of it.
Why pick on me? I don't run the police department.
Well, I'll find out who does. Mary, are you all right?
Sure I am, Bob.
Cassidy.
But what have they been doing to you?
Everything. Tell me. Did they give you a bad time of it?
I'm all right. And you?
Gosh, what I've been through the last 12 hours. But the only thing I could think of all that time was you, Mary.
Oh, it was wonderful of you, Bob.
The questions they shot at me. Like machine guns. I didn't say one word they could use.
They gave me an awful ride about God.
But here's all I said.
I suppose you told them the truth, of course. That you'd never seen Joe Garson in your life.
What?
Poor Joe. Isn't it awful what they do to a man once they start in? They actually believe that Joe shot that burglar.
These cops are funny, all right.
Bring that Turner dame up here.
Yes, sir.
William, you get behind that window and take down everything that's said. All right. Oh, hello, Mary. I heard they were giving you a rough time.
Did you?
Well, it's all right now. We're going to turn you loose.
You mean I can go?
Sure. Garson has confessed.
Oh, no, he hasn't.
How do you know he has?
Because he didn't do it.
Well, he said he did.
But how could he when he went to...
Where did he go?
You ought to know that if you've arrested him.
Who killed Eddie Griggs?
My husband shot a burglar. Was his name Griggs?
Now, see here, I can make it a whole lot easier for you if you talk. Come on now. Who killed Eddie Griggs?
That's for you to find out.
Dan,
Yes, sir.
take her back.
Come on, out. Say, Chief, we got Garson.
Fine.
We've got Garson's...
I know it. Keep him outside till I give you the word and tell him nothing. Let his imagination get going. I got you, Chief. I got you. Now, Mary, I'm going to be your friend.
Are you?
Yes. Tell me the truth about young Gilder. I know he shot Griggs, but I'm not taking any stock in that burglar story, and no court will either. Was your husband jealous of Griggs? Is that why he killed him?
No, he didn't. He didn't kill him. I tell you,
I
he
thought
didn't.
so. Who did kill him? Mary, I got the whole gang. They're all crooks. Now why don't you begin again? I'll give you every chance in the world. I'm on a level with you this time. Listen, Mary, you're stuck on young Gilder, aren't you? Well, believe me, I'm for it. It's very seldom you see a real romance in this racket.
What are you leading up to now, Inspector?
Only this. It occurs to me that you owe your husband an even break because there are no bridal suites where you're headed for.
Well?
Tell the truth, Mary, and you can wipe the slate clean and live happily ever after.
Sounds just like a storybook, Beck.
It is like that, in a way. Now, Mary, here's your record. Say the word and it's in the fire as far as we're concerned. Only we might hold out one item concerning a Helen Morris. Do you know her?
Yes.
Well, here's her confession for that unpleasant incident that you were sent up for.
And?
Say the word, and I'll see that old man Gilder sees this. Believe me, I got to know him the last few days, and I'm not kidding you, Mary. You could write out your own ticket.
Get to the point, Inspector. What do you want?
I want the works, Mary. What about Garth?
You expect me to turn on the only friend I've ever had?
But listen, Mary, you're stepping out in another class now. You're in the big league. And besides, whatever you say to me is between ourselves.
Did you get it all?
No, ma'am. Not quite.
All on the level with me, aren't you, Bert?
I couldn't reach that high. Take her back. And tell Cassidy to come in. Yes, sir. Doris, know we got the rest of the gang? No, nothing. He's worried green. Well, you'll be worried greener before I get through with him. Bring him in. Wait, Williams. Take out these chairs. Right, sir. When I ring the buzzer the first time, you luck facing one of those cells. The second time, walk anglers by this window. The third, young Gilder. And the fourth time, you come in here yourself and take your cue from me. Okay, boss. No, leave that. All right, sir.
Here's Garson, Chief.
Hello, Joe.
Hello.
Sit down, won't you?
What am I pinched for?
Why, who said you were pinched?
Well, when 20 cops grab me and start jumping up and down on my stomach, I know they ain't playing marbles.
Is that what they did to you, Joe? Well, I'll have to speak to them about that. Now, sit down, won't you, Joe?
Say, I'd like to send for a lawyer.
Oh, no use hollering until you're hurt, Joe. You know you're not under arrest. Maybe you never will be. Now, the love of Mike, keep still, will you, until I finish this?
Say, Inspector, if you got any charge against me, I'd like to know what it is.
What's the matter with you, Joe? Told you I only want to ask you a few questions. Now sit down, will you, and keep still till I finish this?
Say, Inspector, if you got anything against me,
Who said there was? What's the matter with you today, Joe? You seem nervous.
No, I ain't nervous. Why, what makes you think that? Only this ain't exactly the kind of a place I'd pick out to spend a pleasant morning. Say, can I ask you a question?
What is it?
Well, I was going to say if...
If what?
I was going to say if... Well, if it's anything about Mary Turner, I don't know a thing. Not a thing.
What made you think you wanted to know anything about her?
Oh, I don't know. You were up at her house. Don't you see?
Yes, I did want to see her, that's a fact, but she wasn't home. I guess she must have taken my advice and skipped out. Clever girl, that, Joe.
Yeah. I was thinking about going west myself.
Well? Well, tell me about it as soon as I finish this report. It's about Eddie Griggs.
Say, I heard about that. Tough, wasn't it?
Very.
Know what undertakers he's at?
Why?
I'd like to send him some flowers.
It's real white of you, Joe.
Only I don't know whether these florists sell stinkweed.
Why did you kill Eddie Griggs?
I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him.
Oh, yes, you did. You killed him last night, and you did it with this. Now, come on, why?
I didn't, I tell you.
I tell you did.
I tell you I didn't. I tell you I didn't. Why, you got me all wrong, Bert. Well, I wouldn't carry a cannon like that. I'm afraid of a gun. Honest.
No, I don't think you did kill him. But I wasn't sure, so I had to take a chance. Now, you understand.
Yeah, sure.
We've got the right party safe enough.
You have?
You can bet on that.
Well, then if you don't want me,
What's that?
I say, if you don't want me, I'll be getting along.
What's your hurry? Where did you say Mary Turner was last
I
night?
don't know where she was. She was home. She never left the house last night.
You know where young Gilder was?
No.
Did Daisy open up? Hey, squawk plenty.
Send Mary Turner up. Hey, what are you trying to hand me anyhow? He spilled all right. Everything he knew.
Get ready for the tombs, Mary Turner. I'm going to book you for the murder of Eddie Griggs.
She didn't do it.
He still do.
Take her down and book her. She'll be up the river in a week.
You can't do that. I tell you, it was me that...
Don't talk.
Joe, stop me.
He was lying to save me.
Send Williams up here to get Carson's confession.
Joe, don't say a word till you get a lawyer.
You better get a lawyer yourself because you're going for a nice long trip. Especially before and after the fact of murder. If that doesn't draw 10 years, I'm crazy.
You must be crazy, Burke, if you think you can make that
There's
stick.
nothing, Joe.
Yes? Well, I'm asking the chair for him.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And young lady, you're going where you belong.
Listen, Burke. I'll make a deal with you.
What do you mean, Joe? Keep your head shut.
It's the only way, Mary, and I can save you a lot of trouble. What's your proposition,
No,
Joe?
Joe.
How about letting this kid go if
Joe,
I come clean?
don't say another word.
It's me you're after, and I swear she didn't know a thing about it. Not a thing. I get a full confession.
He's lying. No, we're not going to confess
It
anything.
works. Okay, she ain't even called as a witness. You're wrong. Then here goes.
Joe.
No, Mary, I'm going through with it. They ain't gonna railroad you again. My name's Joe Garson. Elias nothing. Garson's my moniker. I shot Eddie Griggs because he was a skunk and a stool pigeon.
Well, now, we can't take a confession like that.
Because he was a skunk and a stool pigeon. Have you got that? The rat came to me with a scheme to rob the Gilder house. Oh, when I say rat, I mean the late Mr. Griggs. Say, Inspector, I sure put one over on you by covering up with a telephone truck, didn't I?
You sure did, Joe.
I bumped him off, and I'm glad I did it. And this is all true, so help me God.
Mary.
Say, you want to quit worrying about me? Why, I ain't worrying. Say, you didn't fall for that baloney about the electric chair, did you?
Oh, Joe.
Why, Bert was only kidding.
Sure I was.
Goodbye, Mary.
Joe. I can't say goodbye.
It's all right. It's all right. You'll take good care of her, won't you? Well, so long. Oh, by the way, Bert, if the newspapers want some photographs of me, can I have some new ones taken? Those you got in the rogues gallery are terrible.